Shockwaves in Singapore as Arsenal touchdown, Jesus reveals injury trauma amidst Gyökeres' arrival. Arsenal's arrival in Singapore was meant to be the start of a thrilling pre-season tour, but it quickly turned emotional and unexpected as Gabriel Jesus opened up about his injury battles in the shadow of new €85 million signing Viktor Gyökeres. The squad touched down to a roaring crowd, but the real tremor came during the first press interactions with the players. Gabriel Jesus, looking notably subdued despite the warm welcome, sat in front of the media and delivered an unfiltered reflection on the last 12 months. "It hasn't been easy," he confessed. "There were days I questioned whether I'd ever feel 100% again." His words sent ripples across the Arsenal fan base online, especially given the timing just hours after Gyökeres trained with the team for the first time. The Brazilian forward detailed the physical and mental toll of repeated setbacks since his knee surgery. "You rehab, you fight, you come back. And then it feels like your body betrays you again," he said, eyes lowered. He wasn't blaming anyone, but the emotion in his voice was clear. This was a man carrying invisible scars from a season of frustration. Jesus' heartfelt confession wasn't just a moment of vulnerability, it was also a clear indicator of the shifting tides at Arsenal. The club's massive investment in Gyökeres signals a clear push for physical dominance and constant availability, two things Jesus has struggled to consistently offer since joining from Manchester City. For fans, the overlap in their positions is hard to ignore. Many supporters had expected Jesus to bounce back in this pre-season and reclaim his place as the club's #1 striker. But with Gyökeres showing frightening fitness levels in his medical and hitting the ground running in training, Arteta may be forced to make uncomfortable choices ahead of the new campaign. It feels like a battle is brewing for the striker's spot and Jesus knows it. Still, Jesus' openness won him support. Social media was flooded with messages of encouragement. "Say what you want, Jesus gave everything last season," one fan tweeted. "This man bled for the badge. He deserves respect." Others pointed out how important his versatility and experience still are, even if he doesn't lead the line. The contrast between the two forwards couldn't have been sharper. While Jesus faced the media with reflection and rawness, Gyökeres trained with the kind of intensity that had onlookers whispering. From sharp movement drills to aggressive finishing, the Swede looked like a man on a mission, one determined to start, not sit. Mikel Arteta, when asked about Jesus' comments, was diplomatic. "Gabby is a fighter," he said. "He's been through more than most. We believe in him. But at a club like Arsenal, we need competition. We need options." It was a respectful answer, but one that subtly acknowledged the change in hierarchy that may be coming. Inside the camp, there's genuine admiration for Jesus' mentality. Several teammates, including Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard, were seen embracing him after the press conference. Sources say Jesus has remained a leader in the dressing room, encouraging Gyökeres and mentoring young players, even while battling his own doubts. This episode adds another emotional layer to Arsenal's evolving identity. For years, they've lacked ruthlessness at the top level. With Gyökeres, they may be closing that gap, but it comes at the cost of pushing out players who helped rebuild the club's reputation. Jesus is one of them, and fans are feeling that tension deeply. As the team prepares for its first match in Asia, all eyes will be on the striker rotation. Will Jesus be benched? Will Gyökeres start? Or will Arteta experiment with a dual forward system? One thing's for sure, Arsenal's pre-season isn't just about fitness and tactics anymore, it's about loyalty, competition, and identity. And so, what began as a routine flight to Singapore has turned into something far more powerful. Arsenal have arrived, but not just physically. This tour is now the stage for emotional reckonings, new beginnings, and potentially, the end of an era for Gabriel Jesus in North London.